One hand push. Hey guys, welcome back to Props 88. Today we're installing V2, version 2 of our updated R2-D2 wheel kit. So this is what it looks like, and let me show you how we did it. Okay guys, to install our version 2 kit, you're going to reuse the square hole in the front leg and then simply drill 2 new 3/4 inch holes on each side leg. If you have our version 1 kit, simply remove the pieces and replace everything with our version 2 kit. We're going to drill a hole here and drill a hole here with our 3/4 inch drill bit. And now all we have to do is find the center on both sides, and the center going this way, and then 3/4 inch, actually 1 inch going down. So easiest way to do it is you measure from here to here. But before that, there's also a screw that shows you the middle. So we actually know where the middle is right here. So according to this is the middle. I'm going to do millimeters because they're just easier. So it's 60 here. I'll put a dot for 30. So that's the center. And all we're going to do is come an inch down. I'll convert this to inches now. We'll go down an inch. There. Perfect. We're going to drill here. Remember, this doesn't have to be exact because the wheel, we're only drilling a hole. Let's try to get it as close to the center as possible. So if that's the center, I want my hole right here. Boom. That's it. I'm going to drill a 3/4 inch hole here and a 3/4 inch hole on the other side. You're probably asking, hey Dave, why don't you just go in the middle? Well, in the middle, there's this tube that connects this side to this side. So we're going to avoid this whole screw. Plus, I want more support in the back because I already got it in the front. I already got it in the front here. So I'm going to put it, an inch is not going to matter and make that much of a difference. So by putting it here, I avoid this screw over here. And on top of it, we're going to a little device I'll show you in a second. So let's drill holes and insert our 3D parts. There we go, 2 nice holes. So we got one here, one here. We have version 1 kit here. Version 1 did not come with any wheels. Okay, it just came with our 3D printed parts so you could insert them easily. And here is version 2. We have the 2 left and right legs, the back legs, and we have the front leg. It has a little swivel on here so he can turn left and right. This actually will keep the legs nice and straight so they can only move one way, and then what does the steering is this front leg, like this front wheel. Nice strong rubber on here, should last a long time. And then what gets connected to these is our 3D kit. Our V2 kit will be these 2 pieces and this piece. Let me show you how it's going to go on. Very simple. This one gets glued on and just like this. Boom, nice and tight in there. Let me get that in there. Nice, look at that, nice tight and fit. And then I have the holes then too if you want to use the included screws with the wheels. Okay, and then on top of that, we have the back ones. I get you like this. This will go like this. Nice and tight in there. And then you can actually screw them on with the included screws as well. So this will be a nice strong kit. I forgot to tell you one more thing. These things here, I would use construction adhesive to get this really good stuck here. Or you can use hot glue if you want. But I'm going to use construction adhesive and put these all in like this. I'll do the same with this one and the same with this guy. Put it right here, goes in there. And then I'm going to reinforce it with the screws into R2. So it's going to be really a good, strong wheelbase. Should last a very long time. There's 4 screws in here. That's what these are for. And this one only has 2 screws over here. And so you have 2 here and 2 here for these guys in the back. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm just going to hot glue here this. But I'm going to the reason I'm going to hot glue is because I want to take it apart a few times, and then just to make sure everything's perfect. By the time this video is done, it will be perfect. And then I'll use construction adhesive right here. Okay, we got our hot glue here. Let's do the big one first. Ta-da! take some hot glue, put it over here. I put it everywhere, even over the holes if I want to. Because if I want to choose to use screws later, I can actually have the screws go through the glue and get a nice tighter grip. Take that, put that on there, get that in there nice and good. Look at that. I'm not going anywhere. Especially sitting in the corner of my office, R2, right? All right, next, put this guy, put glue on this guy, do the same thing. Nice and hot. There we go. Put the other wheel. Nice and tight in there. Look at that. Perfect. Not going anywhere. And we'll just do this one and then move to the next step. Okay, for demonstration purposes, I'm going to use hot glue over here, here, and here. The reason we're going to use hot glue is put a little extra grip on there, and plus if I wanted to take them off in the future, I can easily do it. But if this is a permanent installation for you guys, then I would recommend using construction adhesive or CA glue. I'm going to use hot glue for now, so I can take it out and modify it or whatever I want to do with it later, or if I need to transport it, I don't want the wheels on, it's good, I can just put a little alcohol, take out the wheels. So let's get these hot glued up, and then we just basically insert the other pieces and screw them in. The center wheel. You see this line here? Doesn't matter which one you choose. That's the line that's going to face up toward the ceiling. So we'll put our glue here, and then we'll insert this. You're going to wiggle them in there, and then that's it. And I'm going to put just glue. Not only am I going to put glue here, I'm going to put it all around here so it sticks there, and I don't have to worry about it coming out. So this sticks really good to hot glue. Look at that. Done. Not coming out, pretty strong. And like I said, if I wanted to take this out, I just dab some alcohol on here and we're good to go, and I can take it out and do it. Look how easy that was. So one wheel, I don't even need screws, I guess. I don't even have to use screws. Actually, let's do it without screws. Let's see how strong he is without screws. Let's do that, make it even easier installation. Same thing with this guy. This is the side wheel. Let's do the same exact thing. One more thing, while you're doing this, there's a little rim here. You can see right underneath there, right? So you have to get that in there. The best way to do that is if you turn it, you stick this in and you kind of wiggle it in there so it sticks in, so it gets caught in there. Anyway, same thing. I'm just going to put hot glue. I'm actually surprised how strong it is already without the screws. And you see that? Just line it up, make sure it's straight. Like that. That's it. We got that one, and that one. Now we can take him up. Let's let it dry a little bit and we'll check it out. Oh yeah, one more thing. This is not perfectly straight right here, right? But I could have, it doesn't actually really matter. I should have looked a little closer. I'm looking at the camera filming this, trying to do this live, but it doesn't matter because the wheel's still gonna spin perfect. So let's stand them up. All right, R2, can you roll by yourself now? Let's see what he looks like. Come on, buddy. Don't make me look bad. Oh my goodness, it works so well. Look at that. He goes back and forth, and the wheel on the front turns. And I'm telling you, before the legs would move, they would be kind of weak over here because they're pulling, but now they can only go back and forth, right? Forward and backwards. But that middle wheel, look how nice it makes it turn. Let's see, push him over there. Oops. Give him a little push. Yeah, look at that. So much easier to move on him. I just rotate him. I turn him, then I can go backwards, forwards, then right, left. Look how much better he is. Wow. Let's do a 360 with him. Whoops, got a little crazy there. Let's do it. Come on. I'll just push him. Yep. Look at that. Let's just check him out again. I'm going to put him on the ground. Let's check out the wheels. They haven't even moved. Look. Check that out. They're all still there. Nice in there. That's just with hot glue. I'm not even going to put the screws in because there's no point. unless I really wanted to make it secure, but I guess not, because he's going to be sitting in the corner of my office anyway. So I'm pretty impressed with that. With the little 3D printed parts and those type of wheels, works good, and he's a good height too. Okay, wheel test. Perfect. Okay, yeah. Downhill test. Whee! Oh. And the pavers are not a good idea. They don't really move with these type of wheels. They kind of do, but it's hard. It puts more pressure on the R2 itself. Okay, well now we're just going to push them on the street with one hand. Turn them around just so you can see it. The wheels are working good. And you guys, this is all just hot glue. I didn't even put the screws in yet. And he's still doing good. Look at him. I'll just drag him like this. Whoops. I'll push him like this. Get him one hand over here. There we go. Whee! So the wheels do work. There they are. Ugh. Okay guys, this is what happened after the test. The wheels are still on good, everything's good. I just recommend that you use a lot of hot glue if you want to hot glue them on, but if you're going to be doing it out in the street or the road, I recommend putting the 2 screws or 4 screws here, 2 screws here into this, and then it's pretty much a done deal. Now I'm only going to use hot glue on this because this is going to sit in the corner of my office over here. So hope you enjoyed the video. If you like the kit, let me know. And like I said, the benefit of having hot glue is if you wanted to, say you wanted to sell it or take off the wheels for some reason, put a little bit of alcohol in here. These things will just pop right off. Rubbing alcohol, that is, and then take it all off and it just comes out apart. So that's just one thing I want to let you know. Simple procedure. Even if you put the screws on, you can still unscrew them as well. But just a little tip. Well, that'll do it for today's video. Again, thanks for watching. And the 3D parts will be on our Props88 Patreon. And the full kit with the wheels will be on our props88.com website and our Etsy Props88 shop. Again, see you in the next video.
Life could be a dream, life could be a dream.